The saga of Teddy Altman, Kim Raver, and Owen Hunt, Kevin McKidd, has been going on for years, if not decades, in the Grey's Anatomy chronology, but it appears that this section of the show's plot is now officially ended. In Season 22, Episode 3 of the beloved medical drama, the premier heart and trauma surgeon took a break from everything Grey Sloan to assist Joe Wilson, Camilla Luddington, in running an errand to pick out a new car for her growing brood, ostensibly to help Joe negotiate for a better price, and she ended up learning a lot about herself in the process. Teddy was struck with grief after hearing the salesman faithfully remind Joe of what she would be investing in by purchasing a premium car, treasured moments with her family on road vacations. Yes, she used the D word. However, Joe, who has been in that scenario twice before, opened Teddy's eyes to the possibility of a new beginning and pushed her to discover one sliver of happiness at a time in the aftermath. As it turned out, this meant reconnecting with Dr. Cass Beckman, Sophia Bush, whom she had just happened to meet on an elevator earlier that day. Cass is still in an open marriage and was happy to accompany Teddy on an unplanned date in the new car, which she most likely negotiated down to MSRP, like she did with Joe's. So whether they have a future together remains to be seen, but Teddy is ready to move on for good this time. Teddy first ended her relationship with Owen in the Season 21 finale, when she discovered he had true romantic feelings for his childhood friend, turned hookup, turned Teddy's groundbreaking cardiac surgery patient Nora, Floriana Lima. Even still, some fans may have suspected a boomerang as a result of their on and off relationship throughout the years. Given Teddy's comments of finality, it does not appear to be the case this time. Elsewhere in the episode, Ben Warren, Jason George, began the day with a literal happy dance about his newfound chief resident status, but ended it sulking behind a pile of paperwork and commiserating with Richard Webber, James Pickens Jr., about the fact that being a leader had a slew of unspoken drawbacks. Miranda Bailey, Chandra Wilson, who'd told them both so, might have had reasons to celebrate not having to do either of those jobs anymore. She'd been there, done that on both counts. But she also received bad news after discovering additional, potentially fatal tumors on a patient she was already treating for cancer. On a lighter side, Miranda's operation gave Lucas Adams, Nico Turho, and Wes Bryant, Trevor Jackson, some space to work things out, with the former realizing that the latter was not the villain in his story. Wes was unaware of Simone Griffith's, Alexis Floyd, feelings for Lucas, and the couple had already broken up. Meanwhile, Simone and Jules Adelaide Kane agreed to a no-sex agreement shortly after Jules managed to boost Winston and Duke's, Anthony Hill, ego enough to carry out a risky double lung transplant he wasn't entirely sure about. Meredith Grey, Ellen Pompeo, and the progress she made in her relationship were undoubtedly the episode's brightest spots. After witnessing Nick, Scott Speedman, having a no-moms-allowed conversation with her son Bailey and prodding Nick for information all day, Meredith realized it was a good thing for all of them that the new man in her life could be a source of confidence for her almost teen son, and she told them their secrets. Finally, she relinquished control. How